Hi everyone, in this video we're going to be using the quadratic formula to solve quadratic equations. In order to use the quadratic formula, we must follow the following 5 steps. Step 1, put equation in standard form. Remember, standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Step 2, identify values for a, b, and c. Notice the a is in front of x squared, the b is in front of x, and the c is the constant. Next, step 3, we're going to substitute these values into the quadratic formula. Here is the quadratic formula. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Then we're going to simplify, and step 5, finally, we're going to check solutions. Let's look at this first example. Solve 3x squared minus 6x is equal to 5. Now remember, it has to be in standard form in order to use the quadratic formula. So the first thing is we're going to subtract the 5 over to the left-hand side. So I have 3x squared minus 6x minus 5 is equal to 0. Remember, standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now we're going to identify our a value, b value, and c value. A is 3, b is negative 6, and c is negative 5. Now I'm going to rewrite the quadratic formula. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So I'm going to substitute x equals negative 6 plus or minus the square root negative 6 squared minus 4 times a, which is 3, times negative 5, all over 2 times 3. Pause the video now and simplify. Once you do that, we're going to get x is equal to 6 plus or minus the square root of 96 all over 6. And now we're going to have to simplify the square root of 96. So the largest perfect square to go into 96 is 16. So we have radical 16 times radical 6 all over 6. Radical 16 turns into a 4. Radical 6 over 6. We want to simplify this fully. So I'm going to divide everything by 2. So 2 goes into 6 3 times. 2 goes into 6 3 times. 2 goes into 4 2 times. X equals 3 plus or minus 2 radical 6 over 3. We can also separate the fractions, so we really can have 3 over 3 plus or minus 2 radical 6 over 3. And of course, 3 over 3 simplifies to 1 plus or minus 2 radical 6 over 3. And that is our solution. If we wanted to check our solution, all we would have to do is rewrite our original 3x squared minus 6x is equal to 5 and substitute 1 plus 2 radical 6 over 3 in for every x. And once you do that, it would equal 5, which is a solution. And you could also use the one with the subtraction. 3 times 1 minus 2 radical 6 over 3 squared minus 6 times 1 minus 2 radical 6 over 3 is equal to 5. Both of those would work. Therefore, x equals 1 plus or minus 2 radical 6 over 3 is our solution. Now, Try the challenge question.